AskReddit by deleted. What is a phrase that only trashy people say? Do you know who I am? Once had a member of parliament demand 15-minute shoe repair while I was literally walking out the door, store totally packed up and lights out. She hit me with a "Do you know who I am?" She was a very famous politician at the time. In my most disinterested voice I said, "Yep, the store still closes at 5:30. I'm sick of drama always following me around. It's almost like the drama is coming from someone, but who? XD. Ever notice how people that say I speak my mind no matter what never have anything nice to say? I always speak my mind no matter what, and I'm gonna be brutally honest here. You have a lovely home and a delightful family. Throw me to the wolves and I'll come back leading the pack. Said by everyone who has ever gotten knocked up by a meth addict. I'm an alpha. Similarly, lions not sheep. I don't care what the evidence says, that's your truth and this is mine. An old friend of mine 100%. Everyone has their truth. I never said that. Literally screenshots of her saying that. Only God can judge me, because they never like the outcome from actual judges. Only God can pass judgment on someone. My child molester uncle and the rest of my family who defends him. I just tell it like it is. Nope. You're just obnoxious. Any person who would describe themselves as brutally honest. On dating apps, swipe at your own risk. You've been warned. You're 30, mental instability and trying to act like Harley Quinn isn't cute. My love language is sarcasm. Oh, so you're incapable of connection, growth, and safe vulnerability. Cool. If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Similarly, look what you made me do. This is my truth. Yikes. Ever read 1984? Where they deliberately remove words from the dictionary so as to discourage thoughts of dissent. This is what I think of when I see "this is my truth." Like the word opinion doesn't exist to these folks. Edit. What a when. Anyone whose Facebook education creds say the School of Hard Knocks is sure to be a classless piece of shit. And occasionally they graduate to the University of Life. Anyone who brags by saying I'm an empath, so, like, yes, being empathetic is good and for some it can be amplified, like when we cry when hearing at another person's struggles or get angry on behalf of a friend. But I'm wary of anyone who boasts about having any qualities that just make you a decent human being. I've said this in another thread, but me at 16, I'm such an empath. Me at 36, so that turned out to be psychosis. I have no filter. No, you just have no class. I have no sense of decorum and am either incapable of or unwilling to engage in rational debate. It's just a joke prank. My stepfather taught me this at a very young age. It's what insecure people to do, justify themselves. Belittle and pick on people in a social setting, normally their significant others, and when they reach the point they are tired of it. Well, I was just joking. I don't know why you're mad. Does clapping, snapping, or using any other loud movement to override someone else talking count? Those are the same people who hit people and then start yelling "Don't touch me." Mama didn't raise no bitch. Usually said by a bitch. I say this when I'm about to do something suicidal in game, but it's a joke. Mommy needs her wine. And X200B. No, mommy needs a divorce. Mommy juice. Disrespecting. Used a lot talking about how others are disrespecting them. but they're using it for basically everyone who ever disagrees with them or bosses who like tell them to actually do job they were hired for. Most of the people who act this way are the ones who get fired from job after a week or two. I have a lot of former classmates with this issue posting on social media all the time. This so much. Combined with I've been doing this for X years. No Bob, I'm not disrespecting you. I'm glad you have 30 years of experience, but everyone has to fill out a time card to get paid. I could care less regardless what you think right now at the moment. Holy mother of God, what have you done? Realize. 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 When I see this I want to stab that person with a rusty spoon. I remember when this was the shit in like 2010. Definitely a Facebook status or caption for a selfie. Alternative facts. That was the phrase that made me realize just how fucked things were getting. Catch me outside. Cash me outside, how about something along the lines of people don't like me because I tell the truth, or I tell it like it is. There's 100 ways to say it, but you get the idea. Across my decades on this world, it has never been right. People hate the person because they're an asshole with no tact or empathy. They're self-centered and believe that their opinion is fact simply by being virtue of their opinion. They lack nuance and are unable to see the million shades of grey that involve almost every situation. Edit. Maybe in hindsight this isn't trashy people. More like shitty people. There's a Venn diagram there with a lot of overlap, but it isn't quite 100%. You don't turn your back on family. My response to this is always blood doesn't mean family.